hold on. Shh.
Go.
I'm trying to. All right. I think we're live now. Just in time for me to be out of tune. Holy Christ. Oh, damn you.
But of course.
But no, we are. We're live. We're definitely live. They're seeing us. I assure
Hola.
you. Hola.
Happy Thanksgiving weekend.
Have you? You MCing tonight? Oh, yeah. See, here we go. I feel like I'm on a really crappy sound there. I'm feeling...
Work in progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's like you have to just check off like 20,000 boxes before you're ready. Like in one more thing. Oh, and that's right. And then that. And then this. All right. Let's see. See, that's so much better. Yeah. Take a beer break. Take a quick beer break. Ta-da.
Rehearsal is everything.
And we'll get, yeah. If we're going to learn anything today, it's that practice is necessary for best results. And we haven't practiced.
Not at all.
Not at all. In fact,
We haven't had one discussion about what song we would play at any given time.
I swear to God, yeah, that's about right. That's about right. We are literally winging it.
We're lucky we're in the same key.
Yeah.
Or in the same tuning, for that matter.
Are we looking all right here? I guess we're looking okay. I feel like I want to change the, is it the properties? Yeah. Configure video. Why can't I change my, damn you. I guess I'm stuck there. Want to change the white balance. Son of a bitch. I can't. All right. What's up, dudes?
Howdy hi, howdy ho.
No, you rock. This is my buddy Bill. I knew him when we called him Billy.
It's a long time ago. Many a brain cell ago.
Oh, man. We got Ben. We got Fender Bender, T. Jackson. We got Dennis, Electro Omega, the Metal God, Will, Krellbar. Krellbar, thanks, buddy. Because, as you know, we don't have, what's his name, Terry tonight. He's off to go see Anvil. That bastard.
Who's that?
Canada. He's from Canada. Yeah. Yeah. No, people, guys, this is Bill's first live show. Why don't you say where you're from so he gets an idea where y'all from? Where y'all from? He's from Rossi.
Formerly of.
And I'm
a local boy. I used to
be from Westy.
Yeah.
Or Hyde Park, HP.
Yeah. Dedham.
Yeah.
Now we're both Norwood residents. When
you got to do like that's almost like an E major thing instead of E minor, You go to like B major. A. And then to E. Nice.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're telling you.
No
Watch. They're telling you. North Carolina, San Antonio. I'll tell them to you. Alexandria, Mars. There's always one.
Mars, hey. There's always one.
There's always one.
Thanks for making the trip.
New Jersey. Low volume? Yeah? Do I have to turn up a little bit? What's low volume on my guitar? Low volume on what? On everything? I can turn everything up right here. Is that a little better? Let me know. Is that too loud now? Go back.
Well, good to see everybody on
Germany,
Saturday night.
Australia, Seattle.
Now we're talking.
Sounds minor to me. Tampa, Florida, Germany, another Germany, Denver, Georgia, Buffalo, Hanover, Pennsylvania, much better. Everyone's saying better. Though, man, you're still hot, huh? I'm going to pad you up. Try it now. Yeah, it's better. Oh, what is that? It sounds like
It's just something off the top of my head.
It sounds like one of 15 Kiss songs.
Probably. I got on this site, this Facebook page. It's called freekissbootlegs.com, and I've been getting stuff every other day. Things I've never seen either.
Omaha, Northern Cali, Oyster Bay, Massachusetts, Melbourne, Australia, Maryland, North Carolina. Bass sounds awesome. Oh, good.
I'm on a tune already.
You know what? That bass hasn't been played very much, so it's going to need a little work. Hey, what's up, EVH? BVN, BV Ninja? What's up, buddy? These are pretty much regulars. Quentin, Frank C., Three Cod Monty from New Jersey. Anniversary of Eric Carr's death, I know, right? And Freddie Mercury, too.
Mercury,
yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I think Eric Carr's death got overshadowed at the time by Freddie Mercury's.
Yeah.
One of those.
Right, yeah. You know what? I think let me think about it. I think I've seen Eric Carr more than any other drummer in Kiss because I really saw them mostly through the middle and late 80s and early 90s, and then maybe one show in 2012, which had Eric. But I want to say through the early 90s, I saw like 5 shows. It was all with Eric. So I think the majority of the shows I've seen, I never saw Peter.
Oh, I went to the reunion tour like 4 or 5 times.
You know what? At the time, I was just broke. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. I went to the Psycho Circus tour both nights. The first night I went, it was open in Boston Garden. We went. Then the next night, Johnny calls me up. Hey, want to go? There's still tickets. Sure.
Yeah.
So we got the 2, and those are the opening 2 nights of the tour. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was straight in the back, so the 3D actually worked.
I actually saw them on probably one of the most infamous shows ever, and that was the Creatures of the Night tour at Worcester Centrum because...
Oh, I heard about that.
That show, they had a show down in Providence, and it sold so poorly. They had so few tickets sold that they canceled the Providence show, and just if you had a ticket to Providence, it was good in Worcester. And when you got up here, you just got assigned a ticket. It was like bizarre. So it was actually a pretty full house because you really had 2 places. Yeah. They sold those other tickets first, and so it was really like a merger, right, of 2 ticket sales, and it was bizarro because I didn't even know Ace was out of the band. No one did.
Yeah, no one did.
And then out walks Ace. I'm like, geez, Ace didn't play it less. I'm so far away, and they didn't have video cameras back then. I'm like, geez, he's playing all Randy Rhoads guitars. It was all those Jacksons.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out why. I was like, well, there's not going to be one? I was like, what? And then after the show, I met up with a bunch of friends of mine who were like outraged that it wasn't Ace. And they like...
Kids I went to high school, was in my high school class, came back and said, he went the night before he comes in, he goes, it wasn't even Ace.
Yeah.
We had no clue. And I wasn't listening to them at the time.
Yeah, that was just it. It was just sort of sprung on us, you know?
It wasn't until, I didn't stop, I lost them after, Unmasked. I kind of lost interest in them. It wasn't until I was with you and Vinny in your car, and you guys played me the Lick It Up album, but wouldn't tell me what it was.
Right? It's actually a pretty good riff, you know? Yeah. It's actually a pretty damn good riff. Some of the riffs in that era.
That album's banging.
That album is banging. It's one of their best albums.
And
you
what
know,
they did with the drums.
Yeah.
You know, where they recorded in a huge open studio, so they just boom.
Right. So, music from the Elder, good or huge mistake? I feel, and this is just my personal feeling about it, is that Desmond Child had just done The Wall. He just came off that project that had done super well. And he went to go work with Kiss, and he says, "I'm telling you right now, guys, the big thing is concept albums." Yeah. and they did it, and it just didn't work.
And they don't have
it's got some good music, but the concept of the concept album didn't work with them.
I don't even own it. It's one of those ones I don't even know.
Yeah, so right.
I know how to play I.
Yeah.
And I like the song that opens it. What's the Oath? The fast one that opens it.
Right.
They did it on what they did on Fridays.
Well, World Without Heroes, right? Isn't that the big one? Yeah.
But the opener, they did that on. Remember the TV show Fridays?
You're right.
They did that. You see that video all over YouTube.
The people. I just Dumbledored that shit right out, bro.
Well, just think about what do you think of the End of the Road tour now?
Oh yeah. Well, there's been some forensic study of the. There's been some forensic study of the Kiss Cruise video.
I've seen it.
And based on that examination, a lot of people, and I'd say that there's a pretty good case for it, are speculating that at the very least, Paul's vocals, he's lip syncing, and it could be other parts as well. It may not just be that. Now, I like Steel Panther. If there's one thing you learn if you go to a Steel Panther show and you wear earplugs, which gets all that noise out of the room, and you can really hear each individual instrument really well, you realize they're playing the backing tracks on like half that goddamn show, right? It's a show, and you get it. I don't think Kiss fans are going to accept. I think Steel Panther fans will look at that and go, "Yeah, whatever. It's Steel Panther, right? It's what the band is. It's a big
wig.
Exactly. It's a wig. The whole thing is a facade." Kiss, on the other hand, because they've been around since the '70s, and because they're touting the tour as we don't want to go out before we can't go out, where it feels like that maybe they're already past that. Right, you're already past that point. Now, I saw them in 2012, and I thought they sounded great.
I saw them for Sonic Boom.
Oh yeah,
and with the song "Modern Day Delilah," when they put that out first before the album came out, I thought it was killer.
Yeah,
when he came out and they opened with it, I was great.
Yeah.
The minute he opened his mouth, I was like, oh, maybe he's just sick tonight. Maybe he got a cold or something tonight. People aren't on every night, but every time I heard him on a tour stop, for the rest of the tour, it sounded the same. And that's when I first started noticing that his voice was really going.
Yeah. Oh no, his voice is absolutely gone.
Now it's gone.
And then he had surgery, right, that was supposed to fix it, but I don't think it worked.
I think he came back too early, I heard, too. I heard that on Eddie Trunk's thing, that he might have came back too early. And
that'll do it. Especially at his age, it's like you got to let your body heal. So, or no matter what that doctor did, they're done a miracle worker, and they just can't fix his vocals because they're just blown out. I mean, that's also a possibility.
But I've seen the video from the Kiss tour. Now, they haven't played Heaven's on Fire in a while because he can't do it. He's got to carry it, and he can't do it. All of a sudden, this year, they're doing it. It's like, and I watched that video, and he is. You can listen to it. That's that's a vocal track. That's not him because he can't hit those notes anymore. And I'm the biggest Kiss fan there is, and I'm like, look, man, you had it and you had it good, but now you've lost it. It's gone. And do you think they'd be retiring if he could still sing? Oh, hell no.
You know what? It's very much like baseball players who get released, and all of a sudden they're playing in the Havana League because they just can't give it up. They're like, I still got some more. Jose Canseco, they couldn't get the guy to stop playing baseball. He kept playing and playing and playing in all these leagues after he was out of the majors because he just couldn't give it up. And, you could see maybe the same thing with Kiss. They're like, this is what we do.
How to do anything else?
Exactly. What else are they doing other than drifting gently into that good night, as we all are. But yeah,
unfortunately,
unfortunately. No, I see. Part of me says, who gives a shit? It's Kiss, I mean,
I'm going.
The whole thing is a show. Like we were talking about, it kind of is a show, and it's like whatever. Just go for the same thing you saw when you were 10 years old, and were like, "This is the greatest thing I ever saw."
Yeah, exactly.
He breathes fire and spits blood. Somebody posted a comment. I was talking about Kiss in a video, and someone posted a comment. They're like, "Kiss is a kids band," and I was like, "Well, no shit." No shit, genius. It's like we all got into Kiss when we were kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they have a special place in our heart because that was sort of like...
I wouldn't have started playing if it wasn't for Kiss.
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, that's a very similar story. It's like, of course, they're a kids band. But, and there was a great article written one time with like, they're just... they're just obvious hucksters, but they're our obvious hucksters, okay? We have grown to accept it.
Yeah, everybody knows it. It's like the inside joke.
Yeah. Is True Shack here? What's up, True Shack? Tactical 6-string. Jay Frazier says, love Kiss. They're just a little bit beyond their prime. They still rock. I agree. I thought Gene sounded amazing in 2012.
Do you have a solo band?
No.
Pretty badass. Now they're Ace's solo band.
I'm seeing a lot of stuff with Gene and Ace in the same room doing tunes together, like very informally, like almost in like music stores and crap.
He has this thing. He put a whole box set out. Gene put his own box set out. It's called a vault, and it's like literally a bank vault. Of course.
How much does that cost?
It's outlandish. But what he does...
We're selling it for $25,000, and for that, I come to your house.
It's pretty much what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Right.
And he's dragging Ace with him. And then they went to Australia, because huge Kiss is in Australia.
Right.
They went and played together, and eventually, I guess, Gene's solo band, Ace liked them enough. They're their own little unit.
Right.
And he grabbed them for his band. He fired his whole band and got them. Then
Right.
they went on the Kiss cruise a little under-rehearsed. And people were all over it.
Right. You might have to pull up to that mic just to hear more. Yeah, there you go. Now you're doing a little better.
All right.
Except when you're singing. Then you have to
Then I got to pull way back.
That's
if I sing.
What about Alice Cooper? He was the one that started that type of show. I agree. I think Alice was doing it before him. And I think Alice just looked at the growth of horror movies and that whole genre and was like, maybe I can this will translate on stage.
He found a character.
I actually was hanging with his guitar player back in May. She just played a couple of nights ago down in New Bedford. Oh, God, I'm drawing a blank here. Nita Strauss, thank you. She's a really good guitar player. She smokes. She's a really amazing player.
I saw his tour, the most recent one on Access Network.
Yeah.
The guitar I bought an Ibanez. She had that exact guitar.
She's got a signature model out now, and she had it this past spring. They unveiled it. So I meet her at in Germany at the Tolman event, Tolman Gearhead University, and I said, "Oh, you know what? You were just on TV." And she sort of rolled her eyes and went like, "Oh, that Access TV thing." I was like, "Yeah." She goes, I still had a pretty serious drinking problem then. I wasn't really practicing. She went through this whole thing. I was like, don't beat yourself up.
Yeah,
I thought it's just like you just said. I said, I thought it sounded pretty damn good. I said, I wouldn't give it a second thought. She was like, oh, thank you so much. She goes, but people do that. You tend to be your own harsh critic. I'm sure she's looking at that now. So many years later, because I think that was shot in 2015.
At least a couple of years ago.
Yeah, 2015, 2016.
Did you ever see her do the Maiden thing? She's in a Maiden.
Yeah, she was in Iron Maidens, right?
But there's a video of her and some other girl doing the Trooper to a drum track.
Oh, right.
They kill it.
Right.
No.
You know that one?
I'm a bass player. Come on.
Right. have no trill left.
Like,
my trill has gone to shit. You know, I used to have a fast trill. I have no trill anymore.
Practice.
Ow.
Like, I haven't been playing bass much lately, so.
I mean, that's an Iron Maiden solo right there.
Something like that.
Yeah.
E to D to C.
So, speaking of Iron Maiden is coming back to do, I think it's called like Piece of History Tour.
Legacy of the Beast.
Legacy of the Beast or something. So, I think it's going to be, all material from that era. That's the era we saw them, dude. We saw them
multiple times.
Oh, yeah, but the one you got to remember is at the Cape Cod Coliseum.
The Piece of Mind
The
tour.
Piece of Mind tour.
I knew
Summer of '83.
Song.
That was August of '83.
I knew one song by them when we walked in there. I knew Run to the Hills from the radio. When
Right.
we went out the next morning, I was down the mall buying all the albums.
Right. I knew a few of the tunes, like The Trooper, and Die With Your Boots On.
That's Flight of Icarus.
Oh, that's Flight of Icarus. So what's Die With Your Boots On? Because oh yeah, right.
Some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones I never knew.
I know.
I knew like Revelations
We
and things
didn't-
like that.
You know what? We didn't do a ton of Maiden songs back then. We did more AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, if I remember correctly, even Beatles more than Maiden.
A lot of AC/DC back then.
Yeah.
Priest. Because Bob could sing that stuff.
Right, because Bob could sing that stuff. That's right. And every time it was his turn to pick a tune, it was like another Priest song. So it's like, we all took, or Dio. We all took turns picking songs. He was always a Priest song, like without a doubt. Oh man, shoot the trill.
Every AC/DC song. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I can't remember it. Oh yeah, but we knew each other back then.
Yeah.
Those years.
Just lost it.
Right. What's it?
Yeah.
What's it? I never forget it. G.
Yeah, that's it. G.
Yeah, right.
Off camera.
Oh my God.
Or like the old Maiden Revelations, like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did someone order a steak? Because a butcher just showed up.
See what no rehearsal does.
Yeah.
You're just rolling the door.
Someone said, you know. Yeah. Yeah. It's like boom, boom, boom. Oh, what about
some shit like that?
What about
Fuzzy Memories?
What am I thinking? It's
Mental Health.
Some words.
Got no brain. Insane. Teacher says that I'm on big pain. Hey
I think it's just the same thing with a little louder, right? He's just going, but he's only playing the top notes. You know?
These aren't things I play every day.
You know that? You know this.
What is it? I don't recognize it.
Nobody's gonna race my car. Nobody's
no,
gonna be
yeah.
my car.
I know space trucking. I know space trucking.
I got the Strat, you know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What is it? Something like that. I'm playing it.
You're playing it different than I.
I'm playing in the wrong key. Right? That's like the. That was like the heaviest song by Thin Lizzy. God damn, it's so exciting. It hits you like a hammer. God damn! It was like, holy shit!
Where'd these guys come
He's
from?
with exactly right. And this is the guys who did "Boys Are Back in Town,"
Yeah.
right?
Get that pop song in there.
You know what it was? I think it. Well, no, that came earlier. It got to the middle of the '80s, and they were feeling the pressure to be more metal-like after Quiet Riot got so big.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think that come out in like '84 or '85, a couple years after Quiet Riot, and I think everyone was feeling the pressure to be heavier.
Oh yeah, because that whole thing. Blew
That
up.
whole thing just blew
Whole
up.
LA
You know?
thing.
Yeah, like.
Never learned any of that shit. The rat stuff. Oh, what is that? Back for more, right? Yeah. Is it an ear? I'm like
I'm
blindly
I'm just
following
making it
it.
up as I go along.
Yeah.
Oh, Ace of Spades. That was one of the first songs I ever did in the band. You know that one?
I learned half of Iron Fist. I don't know for shit. I'm
It's
not a
just
big Motorhead guy.
G back to E.
Not a big Motorhead guy.
But, yeah.
So I never got into that shit though.
That song kicks ass, though.
Yeah. It does.
So,
Just grabbing for straws.
so how you doing?
I'm just doing. You know, I got a new thing
I'm talking to them. How many we got on here right now? 283. That's a good gig.
Not bad.
If 300 people showed up.
This early on a Saturday night. Not bad at all.
Exactly. That sounds a little loud. It's all that Motorhead.
Yep.
Motorhead will do it. What about...
Come on.
No. Well, these are some of the old songs we used to do together. I can put a little reverb on your voice if you want to.
Well, if you find something semi-organized.
It sounds like we know.
What were we doing?
Like we know what we're doing here. Which channel are you on again? I think you're on.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, right there. You're right there.
I don't know. NIB.
Oh, I don't think I know that. You want to just do Paranoid? That's one I know right off the top of my head. You want?
Sure, I guess.
Everybody knows that one.
You want to try that? Is that a little too reverby for you?
That's fine. I think that's all right.
Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I am frowning all the time. All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy. Think I lose my mind if I don't find something to pacify. You help me out of my dream. Oh yeah.
Ready, end it. One more note, and would have to pay Sharon money.
Yep, we can't have that.
We can't be having that now, can we?
And you see,
Hey!
I don't sing so often anymore.
Shay! Shay, get my money.
Get out there and make me money.
All right, I'll take that. Hold on. We'll get that off your voice so you're not so... Let's see how that
It's
came
not so
out.
horrible.
So it's not so horrible. Oh, thanks, Bubba. UFO Doctor. You know that one? I don't either.
No, I don't know any UFO.
And that's not Doctor, give me the news. That's a different...
it's something else.
Yeah. I know, right? And that's like their most famous one, Doctor, right? No, he's right. Damn it. He's right. We should know this. It's like when Zappa played the gig and they were called for whipping post. And he didn't know it. They're all embarrassed, you know. What was it? Right? Whipping post? You know that one? It's Allman Brothers.
I've heard it. I know I've heard it on the radio.
Oh yeah, people talking about Van Halen. You know any? Ah, shit. Hold on. I'm gonna need clean the sweat off the arm here. Ah, fuck! I'm fucking this up. Ah, shit. I think I'm hitting the pickups.
That's those strap bodies.
I'm hitting the middle pickup with my pick. I'm trying to move my hand back, but I got to mute.
Like a well-oiled machine.
something you need. Ain't talking about love.
Again, can't play too many notes. That actually wasn't too bad. I got it together after about 2 seconds. Potty mouth tonight. Yeah, well, we're Boston on Boston tonight.
Butcher shop is now open.
Oh, man. Unchained by Van Halen? Feel like I'm out of tune again.
Is that in drop D, too?
I think it is in drop D.
It's one of my favorite songs. Don't know how to play it. Never bothered to learn. I was like, no, I like it too much. I don't want to ruin it. You know, you have some songs like that you just don't want to learn because you just like the song.
There we go. Thanks again, Polytune. Let's start from the beginning. It goes, so keep going. You go.
Song. We don't do it
Yeah,
that way,
right. No, I know.
Copyright infringement.
I know. Then we have to pay Angus money.
There's the only one left.
Yeah, I know.
Brian Johnson.
Or their respective estates.
Brian doesn't get money.
You know what? I'll bet Bon Scott's estate still collects.
Oh, you know they do.
Absolutely.
Anybody with those old deals still gets money.
I tell you, you know what the best run estate is? It's the Jimi Hendrix estate. They run that with an iron fist. All the merchandising, anything, their licensing, they're on top of it.
They weren't for the longest time.
They weren't for the longest time, but they finally got their act together.
It's like the people that run the Three Stooges stuff now. They have great-grandchildren.
Oh, thank you. Mark Hoare just gave us $5.49 euros. €5.49.
For that vocal
Is it
performance?
cents? I know.
I thought I could hit that live wire bit till I tried to do it.
You guys definitely have great chemistry. We've known each other since 1982, 1983.
Yeah, somewhere around there, 10th, 11th grade.
Well, definitely 83. We're in a band in 83, but it might have even been 82.
It had to be 83 because we went to Maiden.
Oh, no, 83. That was 83. That was August of 83. August, like, 24th. I looked that show up every once in a while.
The first time I ever took acid.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those nights.
And it was one of those nights. I remember getting dumped on my head in the Atlantic Ocean at 4 in the morning on the Cape.
Well, what happened was we got back to SL's house. We won't say his name.
Oh, yeah.
And his parents went up to Boston to see Liberace. And they were supposed to stay in Boston overnight. We were going to crash at his house. And we get out of the show, and we pull up to his house, and he goes, "Oh, my parents are here." We were like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "That means I'm getting out of the car, and you're not." We were like, "What are we supposed to do?" He's like, "Have a good night." We wound up sleeping on the beach.
Yeah, in one of the little parking areas. Right?
Yeah, in the little parking area, yeah. And I remember being
giggling like fools the whole
And I
night.
remember being like... looking out, and you could see a storm coming in, and we were like, "Wow, that lightning's getting closer and closer." We got in the car, and all of a sudden it was like,
yeah, forgot about that.
I was like, "Oh my God!"
I forgot all about that. That was funny.
83 year,
yeah.
Sounds great, guys. Very clean. Thank you.
Thank you.
SRV. I don't. You know any?
Absolutely no. I know.
I never said I was sorry. Whoever causing you pain.
I'm just gonna throw that in.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I love that video. That song, the video was awesome.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's all I know for Stevie Ray. I love Stevie Ray, but that's all I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know like. Yeah. Three. Hey, Sean Tubbs is here, man. What's up, buddy? Now I don't want to play. Now that Sean's here. God, the guy makes me nervous. See you later, RJ. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Late to the party. Did we do any Hendrix yet? No, not really. You know,
I can
you do. What?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Put away
be heading through time.
No, instead of going to it was early. Sorry, guys. All right, that's probably enough. Or we're gonna have
Bullshit.
Or we're gonna have to owe the Hendrix estate like 40 cents, and that's 40 cents I don't have right before Christmas.
Got a GoFundMe page.
Exactly.
Pay all these copyrights.
Yeah, exactly. Pay all my copyright infringements. You know that one?
I've heard it. I don't know.
You know? When I talk to God, I hope he understands. He said, sit by me, I'll be your guiding hand.
Don't ask
I
for
need
what I think of you.
I
I
might
might
not
not
give
give
the
the answers that you want me to. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Oh, we're having fun. Dio. Yeah, you first. You first, everyone with the Dio.
Dio.
Is there,
hell,
who else out there can sing like Dio? I mean, there's so many singers out there that you can say, well, this guy can
That
kind of do
Miles
it.
Kennedy guy could pull it off.
Yeah, right. Miles Kennedy.
He's slamming.
Right.
He could pull it off.
Yeah.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, there's a couple out there, but he just had that voice. Oh, God, you know.
Always sounded like the record.
Yeah.
Always sounded like the album.
Yeah.
Spot on every time.
Never
Heard him. Never had an off night.
Were you with me at the Dio show on Halloween? We
That was you and me. 10th row?
Yeah.
With the dragon?
Yeah,
that
with
was
the
you
dragon.
and me.
Oh, my
We got
God,
tickets-
yeah.
We got tickets that morning, remember?
Yeah. Oh,
That
my
was
God. Yeah.
The Sacred Heart Tour?
Sacred Heart Tour. Tonight, I'm going to have some special things, including a dragon. Right? He always had this voice, this affect when he talked. Hendrix was sort of the same way, talking very, look, you guys, I think we're just going to, I mean, was it the speed? Or?
I'm all jacked up right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, you know.
Are you going to go see Hologram Dio? Who's going to see Hologram Dio
I
out
don't
there?
think I can see hologram Dio.
Like that don't freak his wife out. She's got to approve this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But would that not freak you out?
Yeah, you know what? So there's two ways to view it. You could see it as like the ultimate tribute to the guy, right? And that is one way, and I think that's the way they're trying to couch it, right? They're trying to say, look, it's just the ultimate tribute versus kind of creepy, a little, you know. Let people who have passed away rest in peace.
No, it's like let's
You
exploit
know.
that last
You know,
dollar.
I said like 15 years, I was working in IT, I remember like 15 years ago. And it was right at the time there was like, I don't think it was the hologram Tupac or Michael Jackson was still alive at the time. So I forget what it was, but there was something, and we were talking about it. And you know what they were doing? They were using like famous old actors in scenes, right? And it looks like they're in the scene with them, like drinking a Coke or something like that. It was a commercial, right? But it was really the old film, and it was a way that they could overlay, and it would make it look like they were in this old scene.
They're still grainy in the bodies.
And they would use the original footage, right? And it would just merge it together. I remember saying to somebody, at some point they could probably, and we're not there yet, but just like they could make another John Wayne movie, and John Wayne would star in it, and it would just be CGI, and you wouldn't tell the goddamn difference because we have enough footage of John Wayne at all angles that the modeling would be damn perfect. It's just a matter of the computing power to pull it off.
Have you seen any of the new Star Wars?
This conversation got wonky.
Have you seen any of the new Star Wars?
Right.
Where they brought back Peter Cushing?
I tell you this, I think Puppet Yoda is better than CGI Yoda, and immensely better. Puppet Yoda blows away CGI Yoda in terms of realism.
Yeah. But did you see how they brought back Peter Cushing?
Yeah,
They
right.
brought back Carrie Fisher, young Carrie Fisher. I'm like, come on.
Right.
Come on, man. But they
Right.
couldn't get a good guy to star as young Han Solo, though.
Right.
They couldn't get anyone to look remotely close to him. Which kind of sunk that movie.
Didn't Gene Simmons try to copyright the devil horns? He did.
Tried.
I don't think it went anywhere.
I think he copyrighted the word axe like 25 years ago when he created the axe bass. He
Right.
copyrighted the word axe just to do it.
Yeah. Gene.
No ego involved whatsoever. Well, no ego whatsoever.
Well,
very humble
tell
man.
me you've heard Craig Gass's. Oh my God,
Spot
Craig,
on.
it's spot on.
He does Paul good.
He does Paul good, but he does Gene perfectly. He's like, Gene Simmons from Kiss here. He always starts with that, Gene Simmons from Kiss here. We're starting out with the Kiss tampon. It's just like a regular tampon, except it costs twice as much and has our logo on it.
When you're in the coffin business, you know.
Yeah, right? Hughes and Kettner Black Spirit 200 ? Yeah, I played one out at GitCon. It's an amazing amp. It's an analog amp, and I don't know how they do it, but it sounds very tubey for being analog, for being solid state. It's light. If you like the Grandmeister 40, like what I got over my shoulder here. Hold on, where are we? We're right there. Like I have over my shoulder here, right there. It's very much like that amp. In fact, it's got the same number of channels and everything, except it's instead of 20 pounds or 15 pounds, it's 3 pounds, and instead of 40 watts, it's 200 watts, and it's about $400 cheaper, I think, than the Grandmeister. So, and it runs like cold, like so. If the Tube Meisters run a little hot. Thin Lizzy Jailbreak. Oh.
AEF shop, I think. I forgot the little run that doo-doo.
Yeah. Well, thanks, 2 and 3 chord jams. That's for your brief appearance at GitCon. Well, my guitar, yeah. I'm glad you got it. If you go over to Pete Thorne's channel, they're giving me a lot of grief about that solo. They're calling me very unprofessional. It's like, whatever. They didn't get it. Went over their head. Well, so they're doing My Guitar Gently Weeps, which is in A minor. So I do this. Now, so let's see if you get it. I go. See, he gets it.
I know exactly what that is.
He gets it. He gets it. But people, but people out there were like, they're like, what was that?
It's a mashup.
They were like, what's that stupid tapping lick he did? I'm like, oh my God, you just.
That's my Guitar Gently Weeps, right?
Right? Yeah.
No. What you doing, slow?
I did. I go.
That's a mashup.
It was a mashup. And then later on, I'm going. I mean, I'm doing page. I'm going.
It's the same chord progression in that too.
It really,
more or less.
it really is. It really is the same. But it's like I'm doing Van Halen licks. I'm doing Page licks. I'm doing Frehley licks, right over the head of like half the people in those comments. Who are like, I don't know what that stupid riff was, but I'm like, it's someday.
Oh, that's the Beatles purist out there, and they're out there. I mean, I'm a huge Beatles fan. The Beatles purists are out there. How dare you blasphemy? You don't play the solo on the record.
See, to me, I could have went up on stage and just played some minor thing over it. But I just think there's an old sort of wink and a nod that when you get called up to do your solo, you start off with Pop Goes the Weasel, right? It's like, there's like an old, right? There's an old tradition of throwing in quotes. And it's like, I just thought, you know who got it? Phil X, the guy from Bon Jovi. He was in the audience. He went, give me a big, you know.
The minute you did it, I caught it.
The minute he did it, the minute I did it, he was like, yes. So, you can't please everyone.
That's a lifetime being a Van Halen fan, too.
Anyway.
I don't get it.
It happens. Do some Jakey Lee. First it goes.
I play that on guitar. I used to play it on guitar. My band I jam with, I play that shit on guitar sometimes.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I'm used to playing the damn solo, that's why.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm based on.
You don't know this?
Oh, I know that.
Holy shit! I just screwed that up. I know, right? That's such a great.
Something like that.
People look to me and say, stay near when it's the final day. What's the future of mankind? How do I know I got left behind?
Is it D? Is it? Yeah.
I
Is it?
forget, it's been a while.
Nobody ever told me I found out for myself.
I ain't getting that next note.
About the thing that foolish miracles. Win or lose, win or lose, it's up to you.
No, I forget it. Yo, look at you.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oops, sorry. I don't know what we're doing. I remember all these things at the house. Now I get here, I can't remember shit.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. It's a story of my life.
Oh, what's the lyric? exchange was.
Yeah, right back to it, right.
It's your love that I want. It's your love that I need. It's your love got to have. It's your love guaranteed.
What's next?
Everybody running across the sky. Superman is out of town.
What's the next line?
'Cause it's a long way down. Come out and looking for a fingerprint. Trying to find a mystery clue.
Shit.
I don't know lyrics.
I don't know what lyrics for shit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's your love that I want. It's your love guaranteed. It's your love got to have. It's your love guaranteed.
I like that one. I'm stealing that one.
Roundness.
I only knew that one. Yeah, that one. Did we see them too?
Holy
I
shit.
saw them Kiss Lick It Up tour.
Oh, did they open for Kiss?
Yeah, it was Kiss and Accept and them for the Lick It Up tour.
Yeah,
And
right.
then I saw them with Motley Crue and Accept. And with a Manning Bowl.
In Lynn.
Yeah.
To the City of Sin. Never come out the way you went in.
That show was sick. Remember those lyrics at all? You see him now? You see him now?
He's like a little stump.
He's like, he looks like somebody's old granddad.
Yeah. Well, he had the voice, though, man.
Udo Dirk Schneider.
299 people. Nice.
For all the Bon Scott AC/DC we can butcher. Rolling over in his grave as we speak.
Oh, God. They all are. So what do you think about Axel DC? There's a rumor.
No.
There's a rumor that he is recording studio work with them. That he's out doing. He's gonna record. They're gonna record a studio album.
No, I'm not buying it.
You know what? When he came out, when they announced that he was going to go on tour, I'm going to say right up front, I pooped all over it. It was for me to poop on, and I did. I pooped all over it. But
it didn't sound bad.
that's where I'm going with this. He actually sounded pretty good. Made fools out of all of us who criticized the move.
Okay, the Bond stuff, he sounds great.
Right.
Brian Johnson.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. He sounds better with the Bon Scott stuff. Yeah.
He's not too much with the classic Back in Black that we all grew up on and that stuff, you know, which kills you.
Break out the Kramer. Dude, I have an old Kramer from
do you?
that. Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
I'll show when we're done here.
It's like
and
a
we're
music
hanging
store
out.
here. In this
Yeah.
If you can't see the whole room, it's like a friggin' music store here.
Yeah. That's the mountain of boxes.
Not even using my own bass here.
That's
So.
Box Mountain over there.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, right? No fire hazard.
No, that cardboard. Oh, okay.
Some Toads. Name is a name.
What the studio or live one? Feeling
Was doing her thing. She was holding a pair, and I had to try. Her juice was wild, my ace was high. But how was I to know that she'd been shuffled before? She told me she was a virgin. She was number 999 on the critical list. But I fell in love with that dirty little bitch. She's got the jack. 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 Jack, 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 jack. She's got the jack. If there's a name, Poker Face was a nature. Poker Straight was a game. If she knew she could get you, she played them hard. She played them fast. She played them wild. One of my heads was there. She got the jack, 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 jack. She's got the jack.
And done.
And what I could remember the lyrics.
Yeah. No, I thought that actually sounded okay. Did it sound all right? She's got the jab.
Imagine if it was rehearsed.
Now, guys, here's a little fun fact for you. The card analogy is about venereal disease. The jack, right?
Is an Australian term
right.
for gonorrhea.
Thank-
Back in the late 70s, apparently, when this song was
Thank
written.
you.
That's old school slang.
CCR Susie Q. I don't know Susie Q. Do I know any CCR?
I used to know Fortunate Son, but I played it in trumpet.
Yeah, that's Fortunate Son is one of the few songs you can play over Vietnam video footage. That and
Pick 'em, how many movies is that song in it?
Right,
with a helicopter flying
right, exactly.
over.
So it's Fortunate Son. Another appropriate one would be something's happening here. That's the other one, right?
Yeah. Children of Hollywood.
Children of Hollywood. Yeah, people said it sounded good. Yeah, she's got the jack. Yeah.
She certainly does.
she's been dealt with before.
I used to know the lyrics to the regular studio
Said you
version.
never had a royal flush.
But I should have known.
Cause all the cards were coming from the bottom of the pack. And if I'd known what she was dealing, I'd have dealt it back. She's got the jack. Beautiful. That and you know
I used to know Squealer.
yeah. Right on. Right.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, I know it. Okay.
There's another lonely evening in another lonely town.
Who's it? What's on?
Now you lost me. Shit. Blew the moment.
Is it B flat to F?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
No, it's G. It's C to G.
See, I'm lost now. If you can play it, I can bullshit my way through.
Yeah.
I don't really know it on guitar.
Right on, right on, right on. One of these days I'm gonna change my evil ways. Riding on, 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 on.
Yeah, not bad.
My feeble attempt.
Oh, hey, it's Ryan Bruce, buddy. What's up? He's from Rest Repose.
Hi.
Yeah. No, that's.
Thanks for joining.
And he's got a pretty kick-ass YouTube channel too. Yeah.
Awesome. Check it out.
His nickname is Fluff. He enjoys walks on the beach,
Time alone with the
sparkling
family.
water, and. Oh, Chuck, thanks, buddy. Super appreciated, man. If you got a request, shout it out, bro. Damn. That's a
I
respectable.
want to remind you all to
That's a
go on
respectable
Facebook and check out the Poison Tea Facebook page with my new band, Poison Tea.
Oh.
Some boys out of Rosendale, West Roxbury.
This is the plug part of the
This
show.
is the plug part before I forget and get
Ladies
carried
and
away.
gentlemen.
And then they give me shit when I get back to the studio.
They're gonna like you never mentioned.
You never
the
mentioned
band.
the band once, you asshole.
All right, so it's called Poison
Tea.
Nice. Now,
And we're coming. We should be out in the first
now,
around the
has-
first of
has
the year.
Ice-T's lawyers contacted you yet?
Not I. Is Ice-T even Ice-T anymore? Is he Ice-T?
No,
anymore?
no.
I thought he was the guy from Criminal Minds.
Right now, he's the guy from
One of those shows.
yeah, something like
CSI
CS
Los Angeles
yeah.
or what are those things? are.
CSI Boise.
They're all rappers. Got Ice-T, LL Cool J.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ice Cube. Ice Cube's doing the movies. He won't even do TV.
Okay.
Cube smart. That's why. Them Fridays movies paid bank.
Yeah, right, right. AC/DC songs, AC/DC songs, AC/DC songs.
Well, there's a friend of mine on murder, and the judge's gavel fell. The jury found him guilty, gave him 16 years in hell. Said, I ain't spending my life here. I ain't living alone. Breaking no rocks on no chain gang. Busting out and heading home. Gonna make a jailbreak. And I ain't looking towards the sky. Gonna make a jailbreak. I wish I could fly. All in the name of liberty. fooled with by another man. He was down and she was got her in his hand. Bullet started flying everywhere. People start to scream. Big man lying on the ground with a hole in his body where his life had been, and it was all in the name of liberty. All in the name of liberty. Got to be free, jailbreak. Let me out of here, jailbreak. Got to be gone. Out of here. Heartbeats! They were racing. Freedom! They were chasing. Spotlights! Siren! Rifle! Firing! But he made it out with a bullet in his back. Jailbreak! 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 Jailbreak!
Every AC/DC ending.
Yeah, they'd have to go.
They roll around on the floor and whatnot.
You ever see Steel Panther when they do that? He's
never
like
seen 'em.
stuck in a
I can't take 'em.
position, and he's like, I can't help me. And they have to like put. It's straight out of Spinal Tap. It's straight. It really is. It's
never
straight
seen
out
'em.
of Spinal Tap. Sin City. I forget that one.
Oh, I know that.
Oh yeah.
See, I can't
See,
that.
yeah.
It's out there.
I know, it's hard. Showman's playing the drums with us. Thanks, buddy.
That's my 52-year-old voice. Going,
I know, both of us.
What is it, Floyd?
Yeah. It's probably their heaviest song.
Yeah.
I think, and that's From the Wall. It's
the only one I know off the
it's
wall
one of the
is
few
Brick in the
songs on the wall that isn't sung by Roger Waters.
Oh, yeah.
It's sung by David Gilmour. Who was all over the earlier stuff. But when you get to the wall, it's almost all Waters.
Guess who, you can tell who came up with it.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. No, Waters, you could tell it was already a divergence by the wall. And then, of course, the one after that, was it A Momentary Lapse of Reason?
Yeah.
No, that's when that's after the split up.
Yeah.
No, the final something.
No, I'm not a big
I forget.
Floyd
Yeah. They weren't even talking to each other. It was all recorded completely. Like Let It Be was recorded completely separately.
It's like when he does Roger Waters, The Wall.
Yeah. Roger Waters, The Wall. She's only 17. I have a drink on me. See, now everyone's
No Brian Johnson. That ain't
no
happening.
Brian Johnson. I forget it. I forget it. Money. Oh yeah,
I don't know the other. I don't know. That's all I know. I don't know the rest of it.
Well, that makes.
Yeah, I'm not a Floyd guy really.
I knew it was in second position. I just couldn't remember what it was. Everyone wants The Oath by Kiss, but we don't know that.
I don't know the whole riff. I know I.
You know I, which is
I is pretty cake.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm on this mic. Let me go to your effects here. I feel like we could add a little bit of. Check your voice now.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit bigger room. I just made the room bigger because I can do that.
We're in the cathedral.
No, this is the cathedral.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Gregorian monks and whatnot.
Don't even go there.
So I was at a show in Nashville, right? It's sort of a classic rock band, cover band up on stage. And they opened with that. They opened up with that song, right? So they're doing a bunch of songs from, the 70s mainly. And they go, we're going to do an Osmonds tune, right? From the not Donnie and Marie, not Donnie Osmond. The Osmonds,
yeah.
right? So they're like, anyone know what it is? And I yell out, Crazy Horses. And the only reason I even knew that was because they would, when they had the show, it almost felt like they needed to do a rock song, so they had one rock song, Crazy. Everything else was pop, or schmaltz, very schlocky.
rock and roll.
Yeah, little country, all that stuff. Deep Purple and all that. Deep Purple Falls. I mean, those were just horrible. But Crazy Horses was actually kind of a rocking song. So I yell out, Crazy Horses, and then the guy on stage goes, this is Crazy Horses. And all my friends turned to me and they were like, what? It's like, dude, never doubt the dude, man. I know my Osmonds.
Oh, this is useless trivia.
Actually, we'll get that reverb off your voice.
Well,
That's only for singing. Where are you? You're right here. Do 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 do. That almost sounded like
My music store riff. It's my attempted slap funk.
It sounds like Groove is in the Heart.
Almost.
Groove is in the heart.
But I was in a music store, right? I'm trying out acoustic guitars. I'm not the greatest acoustic guitar player, so I'm in there messing around. The sales guy walks in, gives me that kind of look, So I pick up one of the acoustic basses and I break that lick out.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, excuse me, sir. How are you today?
Yeah,
Right. That was
right.
his engine real quick. I said, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. You son of a bitch. Don't make me come over there.
That's why you work here and I'm just in here jamming.
Children of the Grave. I don't think I know. No?
No, it's Shit, I'm blanking right now.
Yeah, so
I
you
am
think,
totally blanking right now.
you think you know it.
I'm totally blanking at the moment.
I'm off. Where am I off? It says I'm on. No, I'm a little sharp.
You think of you remember these things till you on camera on the spot, and then you can't remember anything.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, when you're sitting back and when you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair. It's 3 chords, right? Talking up some friends that you know. Well, I hope you don't see me in my racket company. You know I could never be alone. Then the A, take me down, little Susan, won't you take me down? I know you think you're the queen of the underground. G, and you can send me that flower every morning. Send me that flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. It's just 3 chords. It's just 3 chords. Well, I won't forget to put roses. Yeah, that's the Bruce version. No, it's the Stones. But you got to sing it like Bruce. When you're sitting there, take me down, little Susie, won't you take me down? I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me that flower. I'm losing my voice. I need a drink. My eyes are watering. Well, really just the sigh. Rock and roll zap. They will send over the leg breakers. Led Zeppelin and the Eagles have no sense of humor about covers. They're quite they're quite serious all the
I
time.
saw that Zepp band a couple of weeks ago in Norwood.
How were they?
It was slam. I was
really?
Because
I saw the band a few years ago, and they were really slamming. But they were different bands. I know that they weren't the same band. Yeah, were they?
Really good. Oh, yeah. They rocked it, man. That guy was Robert Plant. Now certain people they just pull it right off.
Right.
He was Robert Plant.
You know.
Oh, I know. I've heard. I don't know it though. I know all the rockin' ones.
Yeah, right?
I know, like,
Stone in Love. See, if anyone sees you playing that, there goes your street cred.
I'm watching your fingers trying underneath the mic.
It's like, it's G. It's a straight G. I mean, it's cowboy chords. They pulled it off. Those crazy nights.
When you have the killer singer.
I would remember.
Anything you can pull off, you have the killer singer.
I could switch the guitar, but I only get really, well, I do have a double coil there. You know, if I switch guitars now, it's just we only have about 10 minutes left. Play Love Shack. I don't even know Love Shack.
I can do, that's it.
There.
You can remember that part.
It's got a good turnaround.
Sing me one line of it.
You know, yeah. Going to a party.
Hey.
Everybody had matching towels. Skurrbop. Ooh. Skurrbop. 38 special. Still of the night.
Haven't played that forever either.
Ramones. The only Ramones song I know is Happy Birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Right? They do that at Mr. Burns, right? They go like, and now here's your birthday band. They're like, screw you, Burns, Mr. Happy birthday to you. It's like the best. Oh, man. Well, it's 8:49. If you have any questions about Poison Tea or from my buddy
Go to the
Bill.
Facebook site. Get on now. Plenty of video.
People are asking about the bass. That's actually my bass.
My bass is a Dean Razorback bass, which it's probably the size of an average child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's big.
almost as tall. Yeah, no, it's the Andre the Giant.
That's the Andre the Giant of bass guitar. Exactly. I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
It really is.
The
It's,
Shaquille O'Neal.
It keeps growing year by year. It's a medical condition that can't be controlled.
Exactly. It's a thyroid condition.
Yeah.
And I shrink every year,
Yeah.
apparently.
I tell you, that bass is it's a beast. You snapped the neck off it like
I broke the headstock twice.
twice. I was gonna,
One,
yeah.
I leaned it against something, didn't have an amp, fell over, broke. Got it repaired. take it home one night. It's really windy. I got it on the back porch. I propped it up to go get my keys in the door. Boom, falls
right
over.
Yeah,
breaks. I'm like nervous about it. It's
yeah.
Because it's in a spot where you can't fix it, really. And it's sealed now, but I'm like, I worry when I started, because we used to tune to drop C in Centerlink when I used that thing.
Right.
I tuned that thing up to E, and I'm like,
yeah, right. You worry about the head.
I had to go up
a
gauge for starters, and I was like, really nervous sometimes.
Right.
This thing's gonna be like a piano cable if it hits.
Yeah.
You,
my God. Yeah.
Oh, brutal. But the thing plays nice. It looks awesome. It's not like when I play other guitars, I don't have all that swing room I do with that thing.
Right.
It's got the beat, the big beat.
You don't know.
I can't think of what it is.
Stop messing around. You know what I want. You know what I need.
For 80,
right, you know what I want. Do I have to come right out and tell you everything now? Give me some money. Give me some money. I'm nobody's fool. I'm nobody's clown. You're messing with me. I'm messing around. I'm looking for spare change. What's it? Spare change? Blank checks. But your purse is too tight. Your face is okay. But your purse is too tight. I'm looking for change. Anything. Give me some money. Give me some money. Points if people know that one.
Lost me. I don't even know the name of it.
You don't remember that one? Oh, that's a classic from the boys in Spinal Tap.
Oh, jeez.
Give me some
That's
money.
why I don't remember it.
When they were called the Tinsmen. Right? Oh, Big Balls. How did
oh, I know it.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have an upper class high society. God's gift to ballroom notoriety. And I always feel my bowl. The event is never small. The social pages say I've got an A. No, it's B, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, right? I remember it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
You know? All you need is cash.
And all these lyrics will hit me probably at midnight tonight, 2 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I can't tell you how many times I'd have the whole song down, and then, you know, you go to record it, and you're like, oh, my God, I can't believe I don't even remember the first lyric. You know?
I'm good at those type of lyrics, you know. When you forget the line, you just got to mumble something with those syllables in it.
I'm so lonely, so lonely. Was it minor? Feel like a bird in a cage. It's kind of silly, but not really. I'm filling my body with rage. I'm the smartest, most clever, most physically fit. Nobody else seems to realize it. When I change the world, maybe they'll notice me. But until then, I'll just be lonely. A little lonely. Poor little me. That's from Team America World Police, right? When they go to Kim Jong, not Un, Kim Jong Il, right? The father.
Yeah.
And there's a whole scene where he like has this because he's so isolated, right? He's like all by himself. And there's like this little introspective moment where he's like, I'm so lonely. And he goes into a song, I'm so lonely. Out of nowhere. Right. I'm the smartest, most clever, most physically fit, but nobody else seems to realize it. When I change the world, maybe they'll notice me. But until then, I'll just be lonely. But of course, it's all like the name of the song is "I'm So Lonely," right? Because it's South Park. Yeah, a riddle lonely. Oh, Stranglehold.
Come again now, baby, like a dog in heat. Chills me by the glamour now, baby, like a dog off the street. I've been searching for so long, picking me insane. Got you in a stranglehold, baby, let me out of the way.
That's pretty much the whole tune. All right, guys. You know what?
No singing, no Derek St. Holmes either.
It's 8:57. I see that the car is in the driveway. My wife and kids are probably upstairs, wringing their hands about how terrible we are, how we're keeping them up, and how it's just terrible. Why does he have to be so loud? So
What's wrong with that boy?
What the hell's wrong with that guy?
Did that boy hit his head or something?
Next time a drummer, please. I actually have a drum set over there, an electronic one, and I have a real one in the back room. We could do it, but you'd think this setup was complicated. wait till we had a drummer.
Better rehearse that stuff.
You better rehearse that stuff.
Into the room.
Exactly. Well, guys, I just want to say, you rock. No, you rock.
Thank you again. Had a great time. Check out Poison Tea, Facebook.
Poison Tea.
Don't miss it.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. No, you rock. Bill.
Good to see you again, brother.
Good to see you, buddy.
Always a good time.
Now that you live close, we'll be doing this more and more. All right, guys. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up to do the turn-off thingy. Oh, we peaked at 303. That's nice. A nice little number. Just in time for my condenser to drain. Thank you, condenser, for draining. This is my recording studio. You see what I got to deal with?
You got one, though.
I know. At least I got something.
I wish I had this set up. Shit, I never leave the house.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I can't complain, but I still will. All right, dudes. As always, no, you rock.
Thanks again.
I will.
Had a great time.
And I will see you in the next one on the flippity flop. I don't know. As always, thanks for hanging out and rock on.